everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Charmaine if you guys are new here. So please make sure you drop your blue hearts in the comment section below. And also subscribe to your girl channel. Alright, so I just wanted to go over some house notes real quick. So if you guys have not noticed, I have a few different changes that has came to my channel. I created a new banner and I also created a new intro. And the reason why I created a new intro because my old intro kept on getting flagged for copyright. So I was like, you know what? Let me take it out of my videos for a couple of months. And then when I feel like creating a new one, I will go ahead and insert that one inside of my new content. So I know this is not my typical type content. I used to do a lot of sit down content, but I more so do a lot more vlogs and do a lot more fashion type related content. So I did want to change it up for you guys because I have been talking about my business. I do own a luxury picnic business and I've been talking about it like in the last couple of vlogs, and I'm just going to show you share with you guys the 5 steps that I personally did to start my luxury picnic business. To my badge, it says Everything Char. So my friend girl Jackie, she's in Dallas, and I make sure that I link my Dallas vlog because that was my first time ever meeting her. She sent me this pen and I absolutely love it. It came in a little baggie like this. So her business is 79 Design. I will make sure that I link that below as well. But it's just a cute little, let's see, can we get it to focus? There we go. It's just a cute little card, and she sent me a personalized letter with the card as well. All right, so let's get into the video. Right, so the first step that I did was I did my research and I brainstormed. So if you guys are not familiar with how I got into the luxury picnic business, I'll link the post down that I talked about that, but I'll just give you a brief description. Y'all saw it on TikTok. Look, and I was like, this is something that I can totally do. I have been wanting to own my own business, I would say at least for the past 6 or 7 years. I didn't know what type of business I necessarily wanted to do, but once I saw that particular business, I was like, this is something that I could totally do. This is something that it is new to my area. I am from the state of Mississippi, and we do not do a lot of things like that. And what I found was, after doing my research, I went all through TikTok. I ended up following the girl who I found on TikTok on Instagram. I then start seeing a lot of advertisement for different picnic business. You know how the internet and social media and all that stuff work. Once you type something in, it is going to constantly be up there. So on YouTube, I kept seeing YouTube videos, Instagram posts, TikTok posts, Facebook posts, Google posts. I'm just like, ah! So what I did, I just went through different videos and I was just seeing what their experience and things were like before I decided to do anything. Like, I saw this video back in May and I did not officially launch my business until July 1st. So I did a month worth of research from watching videos, trying to figure out if this is going to be something that is going to be profitable in my area, and just seeing where there are other people in my area that were doing it. So maybe I needed a mentorship or something like that. That is the reason why I say brainstorming and doing your research to make sure that this is something that you want to do, because this business can get very costly. It can get costly really, really quick. So I don't want you guys to go into debt or anything like that to start any type of business. So I would say make sure that you do your research. So picking it back off of step 1, step 2 is set a budget. As I previously have already stated, this business is very, very, very costly. I am in different groups and things on Facebook that is like a party group or luxury picnic group or any type of business group, and I see a lot of people that are going into debt to start their business. So if you guys are new to following me, and I'll link my Money Talk series that I did probably about 2 years ago, but your girl ain't got no debt. So I don't have any type of consumer debt. I got out of debt 2.5 years ago. That was the best decision that I could have ever made. The only debt that I have left it's my student loans, but that's a whole nother story. I'm waiting for Uncle Joe to come through, but that's a whole nother story. But as far as like just regular consumer debt, I do not have any debt. So I knew going into my business, I did not want any debt. So the budget that I personally set for myself was $500. And I know y'all like, girl, what you finna do with $500? That is the budget that I initially set. I think I end up going to probably about $650, but to start with the basics of my business, my budget was only $500. So what I did, I started out, so a picnic is anywhere between a normal picnic, because people be wanting parties these days. A normal picnic is anywhere between 2 to 4 people. So I was like, okay, if I know that I'm going to have 2 to 4 people, I need to get 4 of everything. So I could just have to start out so I could post pictures. I'll pop up some pictures of my business here. So that means I got 4 chargers, 4 chargers or placemats. I got 4 different plates, got utensils for 4, got cups for 4, got a table that can sit 4. I got different rugs and all those things like that, you know, and the little trinkets that make a luxury picnic a luxury picnic. You know, it's not the typical let's just have a basket and a blanket. No, we're bringing a inside experience outside. So I wanted to make sure that it was looking nice. So that is what I did to start off as far as like the decoration and everything. Now, as far as my website, there's a lot of people that are tech savvy. I am not one of those people. I'm one of those people that said, okay, let me find somebody that I could get them to do this for me, because I do not know how to do it, and I can worry and focus on everything else. So I'll go ahead and throw that in as well. Make sure that you outsearch. So you need to outreach to people that, and things that you don't know how to do. You're not perfect. So what I did as far as doing my website, I had reached out to one of my friends, Antonio. Make sure you guys go follow him and check out his business as well. I have a link down in the description box below. Thank you so much. But he sent me the information for Fivver. So as I was doing my research, I was also looking at people websites and their graphics and how they operate and maneuver on social media to be able to reach out to them to be like, hey, who did your website? How did you do your website? Can you give me any type of information on how to do a website? I just felt more comfortable with reaching out to someone that I actually knew. So I reached out to him because his website is very simplistic. It is amazing. So I reached out to him. He was like, and I told him what I was doing and what was going on. And he sent me the information for Fivver. Fivver has saved my life. They did an amazing job with creating the website. I sent them sample websites that I was looking at that I liked the simplicity of it. And I sent that information over to them, and they were able to send me something back. And I was like, okay, I like how this looked. So the next thing that I had to do with that was to send the information that I needed and the pictures and things that I needed for them to insert into the website, and then they sent it back. There was a lot of back and forth communication, which I am absolutely appreciate, because I'm able to go, even to this day, and we're in the month of September, I can send them an email or go into the little Fivver app and ask them to change something, and they will change it free of charge. So that fee was only $250. So out of the $500 budget that I set for myself, half of it is already gone. So I need to make sure that I spend the other half on getting things that I would need for the luxury picnic. Now, I am a thrift store queen. I have a whole dirt cheap playlist. So you know your girl first stop was to go to Dirt Cheap and Goodwill to find some quality items. So that is what I did. I'll pop up some of the items that I got from Dirt Cheap and from Goodwill. Y'all, I was finding like my little black seating that is like a recliner and stuff like that. I have 2 of those. It was only $96. I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe that I found such great finds. I found a picnic basket for like $35. I found some tiki torches that was $2 a piece. Set your budget, stick to your budget, and give yourself a little grace if you go over your budget. But make sure that you're buying the things that you need to be successful in your picnic. First step that I did, I got a mentor that was already in the business. So as I stated in step 1, that you need to make sure you do a lot of research. So as I'm doing my research, what I'm doing, I'm commenting on their videos, I'm commenting under their posts, I'm engaging with them in their stories. So when I go to ask them a question, it's not like, who is this random person trying to be in my business? You know, they was able to, you know, be able to answer their questions, my questions a little bit more easily. And, you know, I have like simple questions like, oh girl, where you get those chargers from? Oh girl, who made your table? How did you make your table? You know, all those different things like that. So I did have a lot of business friends that I was able to go to, like, hey, how did you start your business? Like, what do you do first? And all of this stuff like that. Who did you use? Like, it was a lot. Like, I had probably, I say personal business friends that I was reaching out to. It was between 5 to 10 people, because I didn't want to overwhelm, you know, one particular person with all the ideas and all the questions and stuff that I had. So I kind of broke it up. You know, each person does a phenomenal job in a particular area, and I just wanted to make sure that I'm going to that person for that. So like I stated earlier, Antonio is the person, I love how his website look. I love the simplicity of his website. Like, legit, he got his product there, push to pay. His graphics and stuff are amazing. So I went to him as far as like, hey, who did your website? Jessica with Kimbella Code. I'm a brand ambassador for her. Use my discount code Enchanted to get some money out. But I went to her to like, girl, like, do I need an LLC? And how do you take your pictures? She take amazing pictures. She paid to get her pictures taken. And her husband also do a phenomenal job with taking her pictures as well. My friend girl M, she has the Voyage Company. Like, I was asking her different types of questions. She's the body butter that I am glistening. That's what I got on my body. She's the body butter and spa self-care at home business. I went to her like, hey, how do you keep your audience engaged? Like, every day that I go on her post, she pretty much is asking a question. Like, I'm like, girl, how you coming up with all these questions? I don't know. And then I went to my friend Tamika, Mika, because she owns the mobile spa business that is here in my area. Like, I actually was able to take her out to eat. Like, hey, you know, what are the steps to start a business legally? Because she has a whole mobile spa, and I know it's a lot of different, you know, and she's from this area. So, like, do I need to go to the park and recreation? Like, is they gonna try to kick me out? You know, like, what is the process of doing that? So just make sure that you find a mentor, or make sure that you stalk somebody like crazy, but also pour into them so it won't be a one-sided thing. Step 4, all right, y'all, stick with me. We almost there. We almost there. Step 4 is to do the legal work. Rather, that is getting the LLC. You need to make sure that you register with the state of Treasury. You need to make sure that this is a luxury picnic business. So like I said earlier, you need to go to your park and recreation. You don't want to be setting up out there and they come boot you right on out. So make sure you do the groundwork. Scout the area that you want to set up picnic businesses. Get you a business plan. If you need to, hire you a lawyer. Or if you have a friend that is a lawyer, make sure you just kind of pick their brain. Do all the legal action. Get your contracts in order. Make sure that you are not liable if anything were to happen to your clients while they're at their picnic. Final step is go live on social media, do different mock-ups and everything like that. I know y'all are like, dang, I ain't even took a picture. I ain't even, you know, did anything for this business, but I had to do all of this before I go live and start telling people and all that stuff like that. But yes, make sure, you know, going back to step 4, I did forget to do this, but make sure you register your name and make sure that your name is not taken. Create your own domain and everything like that. But because once you go live on social media, you don't want to run into the problem. So my business is called Creative Esthetics. So I had to, when I was doing my research, I already saw a business that was called Creative Esthetics. That was their skincare brand that was on social media. So that social media handle was already taken. So I was like, I don't want to put one or LLC or anything like that at the end of my business on social media. So I end up going with Creative Aesthetic _co, or is it Creative Aesthetics Co? I think it's Creative Aesthetic _co. I don't know. There you go. So I end up doing my business that way versus having to come up with another name. I was like, okay, well, that's fine. I could just put co as for company at the end of my business. So once you go live on social media, and even if you want to, you know, just kind of look around as you're doing your research from step 1, just kind of be playing with different names that you're interested in to make sure that they're not taken on social media, because you don't want to have all those weird numbers and letters and stuff at the end of it, because people are not going to remember that. They want to be able to go to directly to your page by just simply typing it in or clicking on a link. So make sure that you go live, you have fun, and you just enjoy yourself. So that would be the end of this video. If you guys have made it this far, make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure you check everything that is down in my description box, because I am very detailed when it comes to making sure that I go back and watch my videos and giving you all the information that I stated that I wanted to give you. So also make sure you drop your blue hearts in the comment section below as well. What step would you have taken for your luxury picnic business or for your business in general? Let's help each other out in the comment section below, and I will see you on my next video, because I will do a Q&A. So if you have any additional questions, make sure you also leave those in the comment section below. I would love to answer your questions and give you a shout out on my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, y'all.